Life as I knew it changed forever when the words metastatic breast cancer, there is no cure, rang in my ears. One of the things I've learned is that metastatic breast cancer is invisible. And I think that reason is because dying is uncool. Stage 4 or metastatic breast cancer or advanced breast cancer always means a prognosis of having a terminal illness.
I must say when I joined Thursday Girls, I didn't really think I needed it very much, but I quickly found that I really did need an outlet to speak to people who are going through the same experiences so that I could find a bit of hope.
Thursday Girls was just, I don't know, it was just people that understood.
People that understood.
Yeah.
Everyone going through the same thing. I felt like I just needed someone to talk to.
When I was first diagnosed, I didn't know groups like this existed. So I went through chemo and I felt so lonely and I didn't know how the future might look.
Meeting women that had survived quite a long time really gave me a bit more confidence. Like you.
Thursday Girls has 3 support groups, including one for partners. The groups allow members to talk about the impact of living with metastatic breast cancer with others experiencing it.
We've built up some strong and lasting friendships for sure.
It was very immediate that we had a common understanding of each other, even though we were only meeting each other for the first time. There's not a sense that you have to explain yourself.
I got to hear the other ladies' stories and some of it was very confronting, but it just helped me not to feel so lonely.
It was really important to feel supported, that you can say anything in the group and know it won't go outside of the group. We can swap ideas about how to speak to your children, how to speak to your family.
It's pretty awful having to think about your future when it's so uncertain, but at least we're with each other, we're not alone. It just gives you that safe, supportive environment where we can sensitively talk with each other, you know, real people facing real challenges of death, imminent death.
In our group, it's not just putting that out there. The facilitators explore that a little bit more in depth, so they really draw out from each member what they're actually experiencing, so it's not at a superficial level.
I like the idea of being a male means to be fairly, keep your strength up, you know, and stuff like that, but and not show your emotions. But I guess for this group, it's up times it's been like that, and you can actually express those emotional sorts of feelings, which has been good.
Cancer is such a roller coaster ride. You know, you can have the closest of friends, but they just don't understand those transitions.
And it's also very educational too, isn't it?
Very educational.
We all learn a lot about the disease and about that there's no one treatment path.
To be able to, you know, have that shared bond of empathy and sadness sometimes as well.
Yes.
So.
My life is not my cancer. My cancer is there, a bit like what you've said, and I have a life, and I want to live my life.
Every time you go for that scan, the whole family are anxious. Maybe I don't have as much time with my loved ones than what I would have wanted, or grandchildren, and we don't know.
I feel quite comfortable now talking to everyone in my family and my close friends about things that are going on for me, and I feel more prepared about dying.
So I want to do things that provide me with meaning, and sharing in Thursday Girls is one of those things that provides me with a lot of meaning.
You find your joy in each other, you find it in your family and friends, and you make the most of whatever is in front of you.
Thursday Girls is such a unique model.
There's a real need out there.
Without facilitators, the group can't survive because we're all dying one by one.
They just do a phenomenal job. So much experience and know-how there. They really deserve some sort of acknowledgement for the great job that they're doing.
Yeah.
To be able to have more funds means that we will be able to establish more groups, to contact more of those 3,000 out there every year who are dying and who are alone in their very trying and very difficult last passage through life.
No, we're sending sick women out to shake tins and do sausage sizzles. We need some help so that we're not worried about funding and we can get on with the business of looking after women.
At the moment, there's no government funding or sort of permanent sources of sponsorship, so we're entirely reliant on the generosity of primarily of private givers.
If we could just offer this service to any woman that needs it with metastatic breast cancer, that's what extra funds would mean.
Yeah.